these teams are pretty desperate for a win, I think, after that first week of SEA DPC. John, talk to me. Draft-wise, who do you think came out on top?
Yeah, I'd lean maybe passive. We do hit that item spike here on Bob. So Meteor Hammer's up. He can pressure the mid lane. He's got level 6 ready with Sanities, and he will go for the arrow play.
Oh, nice arrow from Carlo. Great timing there from the Mirana. Tips out from Bob onto MLPDotA, and that'll be first blood going the way of the OD. So already a great start for Bob.
You want to play with a Dream Coil combo with your Mars, get some breaks, get some good arenas off. Execration aren't giving them any angles with mid tier 1 and bot tier 1 taken. They're rotating top.
Arrow going to be taken by Enryu, but that's not going to help out. That's going to make it worse. Oh, and he gets the tip. I don't think Enryu did that on purpose, mind you, John. I believe he accidentally... Oh, Carlo, he's around as well to break the smoke up. MLPDotA, though, just going to spot him out and just pops the coil. No playing around here with this Mirana. They want every kill they can get for now. They'll take it. Now, just go back towards this triangle and just fine to keep farming up its top lane. They'll find Enryu now with the Fiends rip out. Kimizu, I'm not sure if he quite has enough damage, but he could slowly chip away at Enryu. So the Nightmare there as well, just buying even more time. Enryu though, stick charges up, and with the armor toggling, he might make it out, but it doesn't look like it. They land the stun, they get the double edge out on Enryu. I mean, he made it hard. TP out. Node is there. Do they... Oh, they dropped the sentry. He's within the sentry right now. And Bob's going to have a look. They found him. Palos has been spotted out. The arrow is off the mark, however. Palos will survive as the coil does come out onto Kimizu. They'll chase the Centaur down, but Bob is going to be there to try and help out. But it won't be enough. Kimizu is gone. An Execration. Almost like they couldn't believe their eyes finding the T8.
It's still going to take a little bit longer for Neon to hit their big spikes. BKBs are going to be among the most important things for Neon, especially for Palos to stop and engage, although...
They're going to try and make the jump in onto Kimizu, and they've got the Fiends grip out with the arrow follow-up. They're going to try and fight, though. Obneon, can they get something done? They'll take down Vincenzo first and Carlo now. He'll also get deleted, as they've even found Bob. That's the target you want. Bob, he's waited around way too long, but Kimizu, he'll jump in again, but it's not going to be enough. The trap damage gets it done. And that'll be a 3-for-1 trade in favor of Obneon.
Opens out the outpost. They will force the response out for the defense, though, and Nando has to be careful.
Coils out. Nando, he's a massive target to get. He'll finish off that T2 tower. Astral will be able to save the troll for now as Enryu. He'll jump into the backside, and he's found Bob out. In fact, Silence is there. Nando ends up going down without the battle trance being expended. And now Kimizu, he'll try to stampede away, but MLPDotA right on the tail. Will be able to secure a second kill for Obneon. They do smoke up as 3 now. Into that triangle they go, and they'll find themselves a primary candidate. Nando, he's going to back off the right time, but MLPDotA, he's quick with the Dream Coil out. Do they have enough damage before the ulti does get popped? Nando, he'll get the BKB off in time. The Courier delivering at just the right moment as Enryu now gets chased down. The arena not enough to save him, and MLPDotA, he also gets caught by Vincenzo. Gonna be 2 down for now as Carlo, he'll go for another. Bang. Well, he's got borrowed time, so he could take quite a bit of time to try and take him out. More TPs to come in, though, just in case, as Bob, he'll join the fray. Palos, he's a bit late to the party, but he's going to try anyway. Onto Bob he goes. Nando, meanwhile, he'll just focus down Narman. And Palos, I mean, that was his first BKB charge. Oh, he's going to go again. Palos! How ballsy do you have to be to do this, John? He'll force the buyback from Narman to boot. I'm not sure this is the way, Palos, but he'll keep going. Kimizu, he will drop, but that was just the Aegis. They'll keep going now onto the center as Kimizu will try to run. The Spirit Vessel will tick him down, but not quite enough to finish him off. That was your Aegis gone, though. Palos, he's not done, however. Onto Bob now. They love the OD. They'll force the BKB out, but Bob, he is still dropping and does. MLPDotA gets the job done as they'll go back in onto Vincenzo. They may have found another kill, and they will. So in the end, the prolonged team fight does pay off for Obneon.
You know, it's the ins and outs of. It's such a strong win condition for Neon to build around. I think we heard it from Narman's interview. right? He said, Palos is our win condition. If he has a good time in land, we're going to have a really good time as well. So it looks like our birthday boy's happy because Palos is definitely online this time around.
Bot lane, I think Execration may not be too happy about this as Nando, he's trapped up in the coil for now. Fiends grip out onto Nama, but it means nothing. Kamizu, he'll try to stampede, but the arena gonna trap him in as Palos, he will rush for more.
To follow through and set up with the Astrals, but he needs way more in the OD to really be a menace.
Execration, they're gonna try again for that top tier 2 tower. Moonlight Shadow popped, Mamangdaya may get caught. Carlo there with the Yule Scepter in time, does catch out the puck. Meteor Hammer there, and Mamangdaya, he's gone. No buyback available. Execration though, they're on the retreat again as Nando. He'll move back in. Fiends grip out. Palos, he's still fine. Fiends grip is cancelled immediately as Nando. He'll keep trying to chase down the TA, but it's all too late. They need to get the hell out with the Stampede. Or maybe they don't. Palos.
Stunning. They are still clumped around a triangle. They've got really good control on this area of the map. Like 3 wards watching across the diagonal of that area. So they can always go in for these plays.
Narman does get stunned up by Kamizu, and that'll be your Weaver gone. Another nice pick up here from Execration. As Roshan 5 seconds away from spawning, but top lane, or rather bot lane, Palos ends up killing off Nando. Alright, that's a little bit concerning here, as there is no buyback available for the Troll Warlord. And so Palos, he'll just go onto that tier 3 tower. Mamang dies into the backside, and they just blow up Vincenzo. He just disappears. It's Kamizu. Wait, he's a tanky centaur, but he's not that tanky. In fact, Enryu does catch him out with the arena down. They've got another. There is buyback on Kamizu if he needs it. And he may, as Vincenzo's died back immediately. Palos is just doing way too much damage. Enryu, he's back in on a bomb, forcing the BKB out. Kamizu, he'll buy back as well with a Stampede. They'll at least try and find Enryu, but it's not good enough. There's no damage output. Back to the bot racks.
But their main control, it's like Hoof Stomp and AoE. Maybe one person astraled up and one person gripped up. But all of that control is just counteracted by Abeng. And again, if he's just in the right spot, not really being punished in the back line,
oh, Enryu. Yeah, he got a great target, John. Bob will go down immediately as Carlo's also gone. Tips back up from Mamangdaya. He's been Fiends gripped up, but he is still fine as Kamizu tries to jump in. Narman's gone. Enryu, he'll keep going though with the arena down. They've caught out Nando, but the battle trance, it's going to be there in time. He can still survive just a little bit longer as they chase down the Mars, but Mamangdaya, he's back in. Enryu's down, but Nando, he does make his escape. He is out of there as Mamangdaya now. He's the one in danger. But he'll orb to the low ground. Nando, he'll rejoin his teammates as Palos is going to try and man up and just fight the best he can against the Troll Warlord. But Nando, he's doing quite a bit of damage. Or is he? Through the refraction they go. They got the Aegis down. Can they get him a second time? Nando's low. He's still fine though as they just perma-stun up the TA. And Palos will drop as Mamangdaya now. Tried to go in after the troll, but it's just not enough damage. Arrow connecting perfectly from Carlo as they run in one by one after Nando. But nobody gets the kill they wanted. They just clean up Execration. They make the high
to use it then you're gonna give Nando that opportunity to build up. Still looking to force
Carlo will use up through the meld strike. Enryu though, he's already committed the spear. In fact, a big hoof stomp out. Kamizu, he got 3 targets with that, but there was no backup. That arena now gonna be dropped by Enryu, but who are we aiming? Nando, he's fine. He's got the BKB up. That coil has been committed. That is the Axe coil, so stun is there onto the troll, but now the Fiend's grip gonna hold one down. Nando, he'll just keep going and keep trying to find a target as Palos is somehow still alive throughout all this as well. Bob, he does get a double though. Narman and Bank both down. Palos, he'll just keep running, keep kiting, but Kamizu does catch him, and now the arrow comes in. They've got Palos down. Mamangdaya does at least find Bob, but it doesn't feel that worth for Obneon. They are still in the chase. Oh, the sight device, it does connect here from Carlo into the arrow now. Aeon Disc, it was already procced earlier. Another great team fight from Execration.
And the puck is going to be very vulnerable to that control. There is a smoke and smoke though.
There is Nando. He's going to bait for the team, but they got the spear out in time. He's still fine, though. In fact, Nando, he's got a double damage rune, so the damage output's going to be way too high. Obneon, they might need to just cut out this team fight. It doesn't look good for him, as Nando, he's got in. He found Palos, but the refraction charges do allow him to blink away, at least for now. But a bang now, he's been caught out, or has he? They actually got Nando. The BKB's there. Satanic, no, it was not in time. Nando ends up dropping his Palos. He now turns back around onto Kimizu, and that should be another, as they got the Centaur gone. They'll find the Bane as well. And that looked like a very rough start to the team fight.
Just to get that working. Sometimes you're just not lucky. Buybacks are forced out, so they should be able to get the hold here still.
MLPDotA, Hex is going to catch him out. Keep in mind, he does not have Aeon Disc right now. It is on cooldown. Going to try and find a retreat. Maybe just leave a Beng behind to just tank the gank. In fact, never mind that, because Enryu has been caught by Nando with the bashes. He'll try to go invis, BKB out, but none of it matters. It's a Beng. Tried for the TP out, but is not going to be able to make it. He'll eventually drop. So Obneon, they went from a great team fight to a high ground push to what appears to be a counter push now, or perhaps a Roshan.
They're going to have to move quick, because Roshan's not going to last long at all.
Certainly isn't. MLPDotA going to try and delay things as best as he possibly can. With the whole team making their way over right now from the Radiant, but Nando just getting to work. Does have the Aegis right now as Bob. He'll take it himself. Narman's already gone on the Weaver. Hex out onto MLPDotA to boot. But the arena is going to keep him safe. So MLPDotA, he'll just keep the chase up onto Vincenzo. And they even found... Still, Top Rax is going to go down as Obneon. They'd love to go for the Megas while these two heroes are down with that buyback. And Palos, he'll get to work. Nando, he's going to have to try and defend by himself here. He does get the bashes out, but MLPDotA again, just going to delay as the coil's there to hold them down. They've got Bob and Carlo trapped up right now, but the Sanities has got Narman down. A bang, he'll make a run. Palos, meanwhile, going to try and man-fight Nando, but Nando, he'll bash through the BKB. He'll just keep going with the battle trance out, but the meld, there is no detection. In the meantime, in the backside, Carlo, he's gone down. He will buy back. In the meantime, a bang. Well, he does get caught out in the Abaddon. So a bit of a back and forth there.
Kind of keep their OD safe. But yeah, they're just going to go for the play, knowing that they have the numbers advantage, no buybacks here.
Bob's in, got the vice out. They've got Palos. Can they hold on to him, though? It looks like they can. Palos will buy back immediately. He needs to get back into this fight. They've caught out MLPDotA there as well, and they've got the puck down. Another buyback committed. It's Nando. He is trapped in the arena. Can they take him out? He'll eat the cheese. He's trying to survive, but he'll have to turn and fight. In fact, maybe the life steal, it might be enough. He's surviving at least for now, but the halberd is there, and Palos, he gets the troll down. No buyback available for Nando. As Bob now, he's been trapped up and completely surrounded by Obneon. Here we go again, John. 2 down with that buyback for Execration. And Palos, he is rushing through the mid lane. About the Crimson Guard. The C4's now under siege. Obneon, they know there's no buyback available, so Kimizu, he's going to jump in. Fiend's Grip out. They've got the Weaver down. So Narman, he's down with that buyback, but you've got to worry about Palos. He's the main problem here, and he's got Vincenzo gone. So it's a 3v2 situation. There's still a chance for Execration to try and defend this. But Halberd is out. They've got Bob, but he's got the Ghost Scepter. More time is being bought as Bob, he will try and just astral himself up. But the tier 4 now is gone as the Ancient is exposed. Bob still trying to make his way back to the fountain, but it looks like he'll have to fight. He's got to bank down, but Palos just wipes him out. Here comes Nando though. He has respawned on the troll, and it looks like he is actually going to force them back. So Ancient exposed, the Mega Creeps are there, but they're going to make the chase in. The Mirana, Hex is out. They have caught the TA again. Abyssal Blade out as well with the Battle Trance. They have got Palos with the Meld Strike. Where's the detection? Somebody buy some dust. Palos, he is fine. The Meld will keep him safe as they turn back in onto Nando. They've got him again. Oh no, Palos. The most valuable Melds I've ever seen. There's nobody can just see through the invis. And OB Neon, I mean, it was a great game one between these two, but they managed to make their way through and take out the game one.
Yeah, really good news for Neon. Excellent news for Norman. Our birthday boy must be feeling pretty happy, although it's not showing in his face. But they find that win on Neon. A very tight match. I think that's to our expectations there, right? Like, I think all of us, and panel included, expected this one to be